We will be up soon. Brandon over here is breaking things. Hello, world.
Hey.
We're doing things a wee bit different today. Today's kind of more of a relaxed, even though we've been live for 30 something minutes of absolutely nothing.
Yeah, isn't that depressing?
It is. Sounds gonna be a little bit weird. Tonight's gonna be kind of like a free balling, ball hanging out of your shorts type of moments. You can hear his wheel in the background because he's a scrub lord and nobody likes him.
Sorry.
No, you're not.
You'll live. It'll
No,
be okay.
no, we won't. We're not gonna live. So we'll be doing some iRacing tonight. Super late models at Bristol. While we just kind of bullshitty shit about the day, the world, and things like that. We got no actual topics other than like what? Nothing.
I think we were gonna talk about Dreadnought.
Dreadnought. Even though I really don't know much about it, it's a decent little game. It's a God, this setup balls on my face.
Yeah, no.
Wow. We are really free balling everything tonight. So many ball jokes.
Dude, right?
Alright, let me actually go ahead and yeah, you love balls, but
Yeah.
Dreadnought, though there's not gonna be a picture on the screeny weenie. Did you get a decent setup?
Not really, but I'll
Um,
keep fucking around.
so Dreadnought is a space combat type game, futuristic space combat game, where you are given, whoop! Oh, I was trying to drift. Where you're given pretty much some ships and things, and you go out there and you blow people up. It's all multiplayer. It's not a bad looking game. It's in closed beta right now. You can go to look Dreadnought. It's by Greybox. You can find them. But I don't know much about it. I got the closed beta, Founders Edition, and everything like that. Is that you behind me? Nope.
No, I don't think so.
But yeah, nope. It's a decent little game. Gonna go and let this guy by, because I'm just kind of messing around right now. I'm trying to get this thing to break loose, but it's just so damn tight.
Yeah. Welcome to the world of iRacing.
There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go.
I keep hitting the wall because it's so damn tight.
Well, I'm trying to drift. Ah, this thing is so bad. Alright, how do I loosen it?
Honestly,
Tire pressure should do that, yeah?
I would think so, but this thing is beyond the point of tire pressure, honestly.
Hey, if all else fails, put some wedge in it. Or take some wedge out.
True.
Where the fuck is the wedge?
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, this ain't NASCAR!
You can fuck with stagger. That would do something.
I'm scared, I don't wanna. I know it's ride height.
Yeah, that would just put more downforce on it.
Sway bar, here it is.
It needs a little bit of mechanical grip, honestly.
Wait, sway bar's wedge, ain't it?
I mean, kinda. It's
Dude,
Wedge's retarded sister, so.
Yeah, today we did not prepare at all.
No, we didn't. Like, literally nothing.
It's all his fault.
Dude, it's not. It's actually not.
It is.
It's not.
It is. You took blame for it before we even started.
No, I didn't. I did
you did.
not.
You're like, it's all my fault, man. Dude,
no,
I didn't.
this guy is a liar.
I'm not a liar. I've never lied a day in my life.
Oh, sure. Anyway, so, I'm going faster now that I screwed with the stagger, and it kind of drives a little bit better, but...
I'm just trying to get loose. I'm trying to drift. I should probably not, but I am. I like how, like, we're not even, like, podcasting. We're just pretty much just driving.
Yeah, pretty much. But, yeah, since we brought up Dreadnought, might as well talk about it at least a little bit.
But I don't know nothing more.
Yeah, I don't really know anything else more, but, hey man, it looks pretty dope. Join the beta.
Yeah, like
fuck around with people.
I played a little bit of the tutorial and it's really not that bad. I mean, I like what they're doing with it. Oh, hi.
Whoa, hello.
No, like when I was playing the tutorial, it really wasn't that bad. The ship is a really, I guess we were in a dreadnought or something like that, which is the type of ship, and it really wasn't that bad. Like it felt interesting. The ship was sluggish because it's so big, which is really nice. But when it came down to it, like the combat felt really good though. I mean, I
Yeah.
liked it. It's got some MMORPG type aspects to it, like you know, you got your like what would be skills is like your little power, your like little power things. You know, you can the one in the tutorial you can do side cannons of sorts, well
Yeah.
side lasers, and then you can do like an artillery attack, and then you can power up your armor a little, and you can also do anti-air attack or defenses. Then on the other side of the coin, or I guess not really, it's on the same side, there's actual electronic systems to where you can actually like have a full-blown shield. You can put more power to your weapons, your speed, like you can do all these different things with it, but it affects your electronic system. So like you have to recharge pretty much. So you can only do them for a certain amount of time. So it's not
Yep.
overpowering. It's really neat how they did it. I mean, it looks okay, and if you can hear my wheel, I apologize. But it looks pretty neat as far as, you know, that goes. I haven't actually fought online, but I have seen it played. One of my buddies who actually got me into Dreadnought. Um, he was playing it at PAX West. He was streaming it, and it looked pretty good, and it looked like it's a lot of fun once you learn how to do it. And I guess there's like I don't know, like 4 or 5, maybe 6 different ships at the start or something. I'm not quite sure. I didn't really look into it. I should have, because I knew we were going to talk about this for about a week now.
Yeah.
But I'm a scrub lord, and
Aren't we all?
And so, you know, hey, free balling it like a boss. Go
Dude.
check Dreadnought. It's a DREADNOUGHT. And it's by Greybox. So if you see greybox.com/dreadnought, chances are that's right.
Yeah.
And I like about this whole time I'm just over here trying to drift.
Yeah.
I'm just like, you know, screw actual lap times. This setup sucks. I'm going to try drifting.
I mean, I was drifting. I was doing good lap times. I'm fucking almost a whole second off of this asshole in this room, but
I was, during one of the updates, and that was really rude, asshole. I apologize in advance for how rude he was. But no, during one of the tests, you know how iRacing has that test drive? Well, when I got this computer, the guy who set iRacing up, he has all the content. So test drive loads up by what's installed on your computer. So I got to try out 5 Flags for once. And I spent most of the maintenance drifting, like constantly.
yeah.
And I don't know, I've gotten the drifting bugs for these super late models because like these things handle so well as far as like slip angle goes.
Yeah.
And it's fun. But the setup sucks balls, and I don't know how to tune it to make it looser. I need to make it looser like a little prostitute.
Like a little prostitute.
Like a little prostitute.
Okay. Anyway, so I'm gonna ignore what he just said.
What's wrong with what I said, homie?
Technically nothing, but you know, hey boy.
Hey, boy.
Anyway, so I'm making something that'll probably be alright. I need to raise that up.
Raise it, raise it, raise it.
Razor Ramon, wrestling, huh? Anyway, so
Why
in
is there a
case
white
you-
flag?
I don't know,
Like, what?
but in case you fellas, if anybody is watching, I have no idea.
I don't either. Yeah, just
in
make a
case
setup
anybody
that's
is
really
watching.
fucking loose. Go
That's
ahead.
what I'm trying to do. But yeah, if anybody's watching the podcast, this is just a chill time because really, nothing has happened. The only
Life is
thing that's
boring.
really, yeah, life is boring as fuck, but the only thing that's really happened. Woo! Oh god. But anything, anything that has happened.
We're gonna get banned.
Yeah, probably. Anything that has happened gaming-wise has been pretty, like,
Minuscule.
to us. Yeah. Like, I did see an article that was talking about the Nintendo NX, and the Pokemon CEO said, "Oh yeah, we're gonna make Pokemon games on the Nintendo NX," and it's like, "Oh, that's fucking dope," but who gives a shit?
He asked me, and I was like, nope, not interested.
Yeah.
In Pokemon, and then that's as far as that topic went.
Oh man, I hit the wall really hard.
Oh, me too.
Going into turn one.
I'm Kyle Larson.
This was probably the bad session to go into, honestly.
Do you want to Do you want downtime as far as visuals and debate? I mean, we can do it live. Fuck it, do it live. You know. Like, hey.
Fuck it. We'll do it live.
Fuck it, let's do it.
But
we can go to a different card track combination.
Yeah, I think that would be best, honestly. But
right. Screen's going down, guys. Give me one moment. I don't have any cool graphics, so I'm probably just gonna load up something random.
Oh yeah, load up the dick pictures that you have here on the computer.
Oh, you mean the ones that you sent me that I told you I wasn't interested in? Why is my phone still making noise?
I don't know. You suck.
I muted it.
You suck. That's all there is to it. It's just you suck, bro.
I fucking muted it, man. Why is there a naked pic? Oh, I mean, what?
Oh.
I don't know to what you are referring to.
I don't know, man.
You know what? Fine. Screw it. You know what? Please don't sue me, whoever owns this image. There we go. Alright, it's a kitten. Alright.
Nice.
Alright, so we're going to do it live. We're going to talk about what session to go into. We both don't know what the hell's going on right now. So, guys, I like Doinals. Yeah, this is like a very dysfunctional little, like, thing right here.
Yeah, we gotta,
Wait, what? Why does it go what?
What?
I don't know. There's a race I got a pace car tonight. Literally, I got to be the pace car, and apparently the practice is going up in like 9 minutes. I'm just like, what?
Oh.
Why? Like that doesn't start till 8:30.
Yeah.
All right, so my iRacing has frozen 10-4.
Nice, same.
Yeah, 10-4. Did it really?
No, I was just kidding. Oh god.
You're being an asshole. Wow, your dog is really mean.
Yeah, I know, it's fucking crazy.
Your dog is very mad right now. What are we doing here, huh? What are we doing?
I don't know what you have, but
bro, listen, man. Just say it, and I'll be like yes or no. Whatever strikes your fancy. No.
I mean,
what do you want? Come on, road
IndyCar
oval.
Series Oval is at Texas.
The fixed?
Yeah.
Why not? What do you want to go? 398?
Yeah, why not?
10. Okay, 398 it is. Oh my god, dogs! Who is murdering your poor puppies?
Nobody. I think my father has returned home.
Oh, your father? Has he beat you with a bag of comedy oranges lately?
No, but he does pack rocks into a pillowcase and beats me over the head sometimes.
Ah, okay. Okay. Alright guys, sorry about the silence. I had a phone call from a number I didn't realize, and the guy's like, hey, it's blah blah blah, blah blah blah, and I was like, who? I don't know who the fuck that was.
I don't know either.
I don't know.
Dude, we need to start talking about something real quick, like, because this is going downhill really fast.
All right, listen. This is whatever we want. There's
That's
no
true.
such thing as a downhill because it's whatever we want. If we want to do this, we can do this.
Yeah, same.
You
Anyway,
know what I'm saying, bro?
yeah.
And besides, let's talk about how social media is hilariously good and bad because last week after I got off the stream, or we got off the stream, after the 4 fucking hours of nonstop talking, my dad was like, hey, you guys missed the topic. And I was like, nah? And he was like, yeah. So apparently, Steve Harvey said something, and it got taken out of, into a big explosion. Is that you in front of me, by the way?
Yes.
Tribal? Okay. And so, he was like, yeah, apparently Steve Harvey said something and now NASCAR's being sued for racism. And I was like, oh. And then you informed me today that it was false.
Yes.
And that's hilarious about how bandwagoning works.
Yes. Especially in the media, it's outrageous because you'll get a fake source or somebody who doesn't put their name on the source in general, and then you'll just get those fucking retards that'll just copy and paste whatever, you know, the New York Times or the Washington Post fucking said about something stupid. And yeah, it's
Okay.
pretty wonky.
It is. Like, I don't understand how people can, like, not, or how they can be content with themselves and just say things and not have any facts or factual evidence behind it. They're just like, oh yeah, well this happened, and they're like, yeah, how do you know? Well, the internet says it. All right, well listen, the internet also has said that I have 3 toes and that there's local hot women in my areas wanting to meet me. I've checked all of those, and factually speaking, I still have all 10 toes, and there's no hot singles in my local area.
Wait, so you don't have 11 toes?
I don't. I have 10. I lost one though. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, I started with like 15 of them. You slow ass, by the way. Whoop! I almost fucked up. And
Oh
so
my
I
God.
started with 15 toes, I think I said, and I lost 2 of them, and then I lost however many extra there is to make 10.
Okay.
That's
Well,
my
anyway.
brain while I'm racing, in a nutshell. It's
Well,
like,
damn.
all right, focus on your line. If 3 equals MC square, how many turtles does he have? It's like, you know?
Oh my God.
Yeah, just like
You
that.
died.
No, I'm still alive. I think we both should reset and go out together. But no, like,
Definitely.
no, like, it's just people don't sit down and think about what they're saying nowadays. It's almost like, it's almost like people don't care anymore.
True. I mean, I think it's just money, honestly. Oh, what a fag!
Hi, that's offensive. Don't say that, douchebag.
I do it all the time, honestly.
I know. Reset. Thank you. But no, what were you saying?
Oh,
Oh wow, what a quote unquote fag.
but
Right,
anyway.
now you burnt your tires. Reset.
No, I'm good. It's fine.
Alright, alright. No, I'm
Any-
good, man. He says it's a flat tire.
IndyCar doesn't have tire wear, boy.
What were you saying?
I think it has to do with money more or less than anything else, because, like, I mean, obviously, the shit about Steve Harvey trying to sue NASCAR was, like, everybody was like, oh yeah, this is another reason to hate Steve Harvey, which, like, there's a couple of good reasons to hate Steve Harvey, like, but this was a brand new one, and it hit more close to home with a lot of other people, and mostly our friends and shit, because, you know, we do motorsports. Oh, we hit each other.
You hit me.
Yeah, I did. But yeah, like, woo, I don't know where you want me to go.
Yeah, I expected it to be much worse than what it really was.
Yeah, it's just a little bit of a bump draft. But yeah,
Get the IndyCars.
so yeah, it has to do with money. Honestly, I don't think it has to do with like super bad intentions. It's just money related.
Like, what's the... Ow, ow, oh god, I'm Kyle Larson. Oh, into the catch fence. Oh god, I'm someone
Hey,
else,
you
but I'm
killed
not that
yourself.
mean.
I didn't do it. But yeah, it's money.
Well, I mean, like, well, benefit, like, what can you benefit from, like, agreeing, or, you know, saying, hey, this person did this, and, like, or said this, so it's a lawsuit. Like, how do you get money out of that?
Well, ad revenue for
True.
articles and shit.
True. Oh my god,
Like,
I caught air. Jesus.
yeah,
Oh my
dude.
dear. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh Billy. Ow. Ow. I'm.
Oh, Billy.
Ow. Ow. Ow my leg. Ow. All right.
Yeah,
Wait.
but
What?
definitely ad revenue. So,
Yeah, I can see that. So apparently your position is reflected on your car now.
uh, wait. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
What? That is
Yeah.
awesome. I love
been
IndyCar.
like that.
Yep, I fucked up.
It's been like that in IndyCar for like 2 years now, I think.
Really?
Yeah. Well, and this year, the end of this season made 2 years.
Wow.
So,
Why don't NASCAR do that?
I don't know. They're dumb.
Like, that's interesting. Like, obviously NASCAR just upgraded to the digital dashboard this year, correct? Go
Mhm.
high, go high, go high. There's a car coming.
Oh,
But yeah, no, like, so NASCAR just upgraded to the digital age, if you will, with their dashboard. So,
Mhm.
like, what is the purpose of putting the position on the car, though? Like,
so, like, if you're at the track, you know what position they're in instead of having to look at the scoring pylon.
that's interesting.
Also, other competitors can see what position they're in now because of the person ahead.
Yeah, but they got a
They'll see
spotter,
that
don't they?
shit. Well, yeah,
You're in third place. Well, all right, thank you, Bob.
but instead of having to ask, you can just see it now. It's mostly to do with the fans.
That's interesting. I like that.
Yeah.
I don't watch IndyCar, so I wouldn't know. But I like that. That's awesome.
I watch IndyCar every weekend whenever it comes on.
Who's
So-
who's leading now in points?
It's already over. Some Pagano won the championship. Yep.
That means not. Damn.
Yeah, it ends early.
There's 2 races left in the NASCAR Peak Antifree Series.
Oh,
the
God.
Series. Did you know that?
No, I didn't. I don't pay attention to that shit.
I don't either. It popped up on my Facebook.
Oh, nice.
So it's 2 races away from somebody earning $10,000 while playing iRacing, and I say playing loosely.
Yeah. I mean,
I fucked up. Yep. I'm good though.
boy,
Good.
you suck.
Boy, I know, boy. That's alright. I grazed the wall and I'm still going like 212 miles an hour.
Yeah.
I'm screwed though. I can hear my engine going. "Yee." So let's make this dramatic.
Yeah.
All right. So like I'm so loose. Like I feel a little. Achoo!
Whoa. Ah!
I said dramatic. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where are you? There
I'm
you
over
are.
here near the
Oh my God.
finish line.
I got no wheels now. I mean, I got the wheels, but so you know what I think is gonna be interesting?
Hmm.
I don't know. I love.
Say,
Wow, I love how wow, my entire back end's missing. Anyways, what are you saying?
I said same whenever you were
Oh, okay.
talking about what you were talking about.
Okay. So it's September 26th, which means Mafia 3 comes out relatively shortly next month.
Hell yeah,
I
bro.
believe, correct? It is October.
October 7th.
Yep, that's exciting.
Hell yeah.
That is very exciting, and hopefully I can get a hold of it.
Dude, honestly, same, because that, the game's gonna be good.
I definitely think so.
Hopefully, though.
I was hoping that more stuff would come out for Mafia, and we could have talked about it, because like that's, even though I didn't really.
Oh!
Bye.
Oh my god, dead. Oh, death! I'm stuck in the fence.
What was that about?
I don't know, I hit the apron and it died.
Like all I seen was whoop. Oh, I died too, but I did that on purpose.
Yeah, see,
Oh
I
my
died when I hit the apron.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Alright. No, I was hoping that more information would come out about Mafia because, you know, it's a really interesting game. And even though I didn't watch it much, or watch it much before, since that day, I'm just like all in love with it.
Yeah, same. I mean, I watched the trailer because of a
Oh, you know
YouTube
what?
ad.
I'm an idiot.
Huh?
I've had the kitten up this whole time.
You've had the what?
The kitten.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
What a retard.
Yep. So I've been hearing it, but they ain't been seeing it.
Wow.
Alright, there we go.
Nice.
Today has dwindled. Let's go.
Fucking dumb.
What a scrub, mate. Well, luckily, it's a podcast, so I'm
Oh.
okay.
I wrecked.
Yep. Luckily, like I said, it's a podcast, so I'm okay.
Yeah. Technically.
Technically.
But, you know what? I think this would be a little bit easier to create conversation if we were talking about shit that's happening in the world today.
Ooh, you want to go to that topic?
Sure, why not? I mean,
Okay.
we're already... This podcast's already off the rails. So,
Well, we can label this off the rails edition. So,
off the rails edition, that's true.
yeah, on our off days, that's what we should call it.
So, I did see something that was interesting, and I shared it on Facebook. It was, you know, before the president leaves office, they have to go in front of the leaders of the UN and everybody else involved in the UN to give their final speech, obviously, to the UN. So, Obama went to the United Nations convention party thing and had his speech, and he was saying some crazy shit, honestly.
Oh.
And I'm usually not like, oh wow, that's obviously got to be something fucked up, but this time around it actually was. So what was discussed was basically how he worded it in a weird verbiage where he didn't say, oh yeah, give up freedom, but he kind of did. He was like, oh yeah, the United States has to give up some international freedom to be a part of the UN more closely and shit, and some creepy stuff of that nature. But he was basically like, oh yeah, the United States has to give up some freedom based off of like war jargon, but it was pretty obvious he wasn't talking about war related shit,
Yeah.
which was pretty weird.
Interesting.
Uh,
So what do you think is gonna happen now that we're nearing the election? We are nearing election, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's what I'm not sure of, but that's what I was getting into. Because I think the cutoff for getting registered to vote in America, well, at least Florida, is I think October.
Yeah.
So that means we're right around the corner, ain't it? In like November or something.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to me. We're getting fucked over.
Dude, for real though. I mean it. Oh god, why are you trying to bump draft me?
I thought it'd work. I was
No.
wrong.
No,
I didn't even mean to touch you, honestly.
You gotta pass me when I leave the door open like that. But anyway, yeah, whenever the election happens, I'm pretty sure we're gonna be fucked either way. Like, you know me though. Like, I'm all about thinking to the contrary of what it actually looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, just looking at it from when it first started, Donald Trump is not a legitimate candidate. You know what I mean?
Honestly, none of them really are. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not, Hillary, pro-Trump, anti-Hillary, anti-Trump. But from what I've seen, I definitely don't agree with anything Hillary has to think, let alone say. And Trump, I view him as that toddler who has more power than he should.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, sure, he might have some good points and good, valid ideas, but I see the way that he handles himself as bad. By the way, what are you doing? Are you coming or what?
Yeah, I was just sitting back in my chair trying to get a good yawn out. Anyway.
But I mean, like, that's what I'm not like 100% sure on. Like, I mean, some of the stuff that Trump has said is very out there. Like, no bullshit. But at the same time, I think out of Hillary and Trump, Trump's probably the safer bet because I mean, I say that loosely because honestly, if we elect Hillary, well, some people say Hillary, she'll be dead like relatively soon. Anyways, if what they say about her health is true, I mean, we're gonna elect her. Then all we got to worry about is her vice president, because she'll be dead from natural selection or natural health.
I mean, I don't think they would let her die in office, though.
If she dies, there's no saying in it. They can't be like, oh no, she's almost dead. Save her.
Well, I mean, there's been other presidents in the Oval Office that have been, severely sick at certain points in time, and they didn't let them die. Like, it was, I don't remember exactly which president it was, but I remember reading about it in my history book when I was in high school.
What is that?
Yeah, right. But, yeah, there was a specific president, I can't remember, who got extremely sick and they rushed him to the hospital. And, I mean, they're not going to let a president die if it's the president that they want. Which, it's pretty obvious that...
Well, yeah, but how are they going to control whether or not she goes?
Well, they don't.
Exactly.
But, I mean, they won't let her die, is what I'm saying.
No, they'll try saving her, but, I mean, like, if it's her time, it's her time. There's no saving that. Like, if her heart stops...
I don't know, man. Have you seen those rich-ass banker dudes that live until, like, fucking 100, and they're like, I wish I could live till 200. And it's like, what?
But they don't.
Well, dude, they have enough money to do it. I'm sure if they wanted to do it, they could.
But yeah, but they could throw $1 billion and say, make me live to 200. That doesn't mean it's going to happen.
Well, okay, so let me give you an example, just because. Yeah, I know. But you're aware of the Rockefellers, right?
That sounds very familiar.
Okay, well, they own quite a few banks, you know?
Okay, that's whoop, I fucked up.
Oh, wow, you died. But they own quite a few banks and stuff and sorts of that nature.
I think that might be why they're familiar. I robbed a couple of them. I mean, what?
Dude, I wish.
I would be here right now.
Yeah, true. But, yeah, the Rockefeller, I can't remember his exact name. I'll actually read you a quote from him real quick because he's a diabolical motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
And he just is. And he's one of the richest men in the human race. Like, hold up. Fuck, what the hell that nigga name? I need to look on Google real quick just to be sure, because I don't want to say a stupid name and get yelled at.
But,
okay, so
they're gonna yell at you anyways because you're kind of stupid. No.
Yeah, sure. So David Rockefeller.
What is that? That sounds very familiar.
Dude, I know. He is the grandson of John D. Rockefeller Jr. Anyway, so he has said some pretty questionable shit. Yeah, so if you're not aware of, the New World Order conspiracy shit, he said shit like, we're on the verge of a global transformation. All we need is the right major crisis, and the nations will accept the New World Order and shit like that. There was another one that I remember real well. Mm-hmm. It says, we are grateful to the Washington Post and the New York Times, Time Magazine, and other great publications whose directors have attended our meetings and respected their promises of discretion for almost 40 years. It would have been impossible for us to develop the plan for the world if we had been subjected to the lights of publicity during those years. But the world is more sophisticated and prepared towards a world government. You know, he says weird shit. But in the past, to get back to the actual point, nice burnout, by the way.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. That wasn't me. That was you.
Anyway, so this guy has had like.
Are you on the track?
Yeah, I spun out on the apron.
All right, what are you saying?
This guy in general, in specific, I mean, he's had like 4 or 5 kidney transplants. And he's the one in specific that I remember being like, I want to live until 200. He's had 2 heart transplants. He's also had some weird bullshit that I can't remember exactly. It had to either do with... It was a vital organ. But, I mean, if you have that much money, right? How they say he's worth 3.1 or 3.9 billion fucking dollars. I mean, you can technically buy your way up the donation ladder and shit like that.
Yeah, but your body's gonna give out eventually. All those replaced parts.
You never know, man.
I do know, because I understand how bodies work. There's no way that they can replace his entire body, and his brain ain't gonna be like, goodbye. You know,
I don't know, man.
Croak.
I think when they say, you know, there's secrecy of planning for 40 fucking years, you don't know if they have some sort of weird piece of technology that nobody else has.
Yeah,
I mean, we're
not gonna
talking
give it to
about
the president and then expose that.
Oh, well, I'm sure they have. Like, dude, when Bill Clinton was deathly ill, I mean, he should have been dead, like, 3 years ago. But he made, like, a miraculous recovery. And that it's just fucking weird. How
yeah,
these
but
dudes...
if another Clinton happens to do the same thing, you know what I mean?
I don't think anybody would bat an eye at it.
Dude, they're batting an eye about everything nowadays, especially when it comes to Hillary. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they talked about her ammonia because they had, like, actual footage of her coughing up green shit into her glass. So, I mean, she was coughing for 2 minutes straight, and then she hawked up green shit right into her glass of water and still drank out of that glass of water later.
Oh.
So, I mean...
That is nasty.
But I don't know why that's a humongous fucking deal, because it's, you know, traveling all the time, all around the country, for many months at a time, when you're 60 fucking years old, is pretty taxing.
Well, yes.
On your body to begin with.
That is
so
true.
I don't know why everybody was like, oh yeah, her pneumonia means she's gonna die. Nah, she probably had just regular fucking old ammonia.
Well, yeah, but that's especially dangerous.
Well, yeah, at 6 years old,
yeah.
but I mean that, you know, like, she's never exhibited any other health issues before then, though. So I wouldn't know. And nobody else does either.
Well, didn't she collapse waiting for her motor pool?
Yeah, on 9/11.
But yeah, like, I mean, like, the question is, can she hold up to the responsibilities of being the president?
I mean, I'm sure she could.
She's passing out on 9/11. I mean, what? I think it was like, what, 70 degrees there?
Well, I mean, yeah, man. She was sick for a long time.
Like, I had to clip the wall.
Yeah, that's how the Indy cars work. You gotta get out of the throttle whenever you're behind somebody.
I don't know how. What's a throttle?
Anyway, I mean, like, you know...
Where you at?
I'm coming back to pit road. This is just my personal viewpoint on it, because... I mean, like, dude, I think... And you know what I think, but I'll explain it just real quick. I mean, okay. I think these fucking bankers are buying presidents. Like, it's pretty obvious that they're doing it.
Well, yeah.
I mean, the fact that they can donate millions of dollars to their campaigns, and then they can hire them for speeches that are worth, 500 fucking thousand a speech, and that's just talking for 30 minutes and shit like that. That they're openly buying, these fucking presidents, and they've been doing it since like the 1920s.
Yeah, but you also got to think it's not just presidents they're buying.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, buying the president is just a show. The whole election process is a show.
Mm-hmm.
Because the president doesn't actually do shit. They don't actually do anything.
They don't take the
that
shits,
really.
they just disturb them.
Yeah, they're the guy that comes to the pulpit and just acts like a puppet. Pulpit puppet. There you go. Fucking almost.
There you
rhymed.
go. Live on whatever we want. New words definition.
Yeah, but
Why do you go so high?
Because I'm trying to let you catch back up.
No, don't worry about it. Do what you do. I'm working on things back here.
Fine. All right.
I'm working on things and stuff. Don't worry about me.
But yeah, I mean, if bankers are buying presidents and shit like that, the only time a president has died in office is like,
right?
well, yeah, assassination or actual like natural death causes. But I mean, I think they would go literally all the way out of the way to keep somebody like Hillary or Donald alive, because they just spent months and months and months and months and months covering up shit that they've done. I mean, the fact that Hillary isn't in prison right now, or getting the death sentence, like, it's pretty outrageous.
Yeah.
There's no reason why the FBI didn't indict her, like, on the spot. Mm-hmm. There's no reason why she shouldn't have been indicted for the Benghazi shit.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's somebody doing something. She gave her daughter a $3 million wedding. She's never made $3 million fucking dollars in 1 year, let alone more than that in office. Where is she getting this money from? From fucking bankers. They're gonna keep that bitch alive. But if Donald died, I don't think they'd give a fuck, honestly. Because I think he is a fake candidate, but I think they, either they used him for a mouthpiece, because every once in a while he'll say something that's actually legitimate, and the media won't cover it. Like, the media doesn't like to touch the fact that he thinks 9/11 is an inside job, like, ever. And the only time that they do is on Fox News, is they're obviously crazy and they're making fun of him. Mm-hmm. I mean, Fox News doesn't even like Donald Trump. So, I don't know, man. I don't think they'd let her die. They'd probably use some sort of new science, put her brain in another body or some shit.
It'd be Futurama bullshit, head in a jar.
Yeah, dude.
Well, I mean ooh. Okay,
Boy.
that was weird. You should have seen what happened on my screen.
I probably lagged.
Yeah, like you were sideways, so I was like, well, there's no reason to fucking save it.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, I can't drive. I'm, like, cocked to the left a little bit.
Yeah.
I just want to do this. Fuck you, that's why.
Whoa!
Oh my gosh. I forgot I'm in IndyCar. Oh my gosh, I'm in an IndyCar. Oh god, get down the track before somebody hits me. I don't want to be Kevin Ward.
Oh, wow, jeez. And it's rude for me to burp? Jesus. Anyway.
I was like, I probably should have said that, but it's too late now. Well,
It is too late.
I'll be there.
I burped again.
No, I know, that was rude. You shouldn't be saying things like that.
Tony just hit that guy, Alan. Anyway, so,
But yeah.
But yeah, dude, I'm probably psycho.
You are,
I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't know.
But, I mean, there's an item of truth to most of the shit I just said, though.
Well, see, like, I know you're not necessarily lying. Yeah, well, nah, I know you're not lying about what you think. But the way I look at it is there's always a kernel of truth hidden within a lie. So, like, even if you're not
Probably.
lying, every statement has a kernel of truth in it. Even
Well, yeah.
even the most insane people out there, they're spewing all this random bullshit, but there's always a kernel of truth in their bullshit. I mean, I'm sorry. That's just how I believe. There's always a truth somewhere. You just gotta find it.
Yeah. I mean, whoa!
Ouch.
I hit the apron. I hit the apron.
Ow,
Oh God, I'm dead.
oh my god. Oh, hey. All right then. I totally went outside the wall.
Oh, did send you all the way back to pit road.
Yeah, it did.
Nice. But yeah, I mean, like, the shit that I read about David Rockefeller, he did say that shit.
Yeah.
He's had a shit ton of medical procedures where he's like, yeah, I'm doing this to hope to live to over 100. I mean, obviously he won't live until 200 unless he knows something that most of us don't know, which I'm sure, you know, the federal government spending trillions of dollars on defense every year, almost near $1 trillion this year. They cut back a little bit because the economy is falling a fucking apart. But, I mean, the multitudes of years that they were spending trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars on whatever they wanted, I'm sure they figured something out.
Well, you also gotta sit and think, though, and I'm sorry to cut you off, but he's so rich, he's protected, he doesn't care. So, yeah, he can live to 200 and he has no worries. So, he could just like the fact that he's so powerful, you know what I mean? It couldn't necessarily be, you know, he has plans, or it could be he just has nothing to worry about, so he wants to live.
Well, I mean, he's most likely protected because he's a goddamn bajillionaire.
Exactly.
Like, there's a certain point in time where you get so much money that you're a part of a club that other people are not allowed into.
Yep.
Like, that's just how,
the world never truly grows out of high school. They get older. That's all they do. So you got your cliques, your clubs, your cliches, things like that.
Well, I mean, I don't even think it's high school. It's just there's fucking insane people within the government that will do whatever the fuck they want, and they don't give a fuck. I mean, it's crazy to me that whenever people are like, I mean, if I brought this up to one of my friends, right, that I know in person, they'd be like, dude, you're fucking retarded. And it's like, no, you think that no one can lie whenever they get elected to a quote-unquote official of something. That's bullshit. That person probably went home at the end of the day, farted in front of his wife, and then said it was the dog. You know, like, these people fucking lie.
It was the baby. We don't have one here now.
Oh man, where's that spider at? But son, that's what we call a barking spider. But anyway, you know, like, they do that shit. Like, there's gonna be motherfuckers within the government that are probably paid for by somebody that we're never gonna find out. And there's also people that do fucked up shit just because, haha, I have enough money to get away with it and I can buy myself out of any situation I want.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I'm pretty sure the only reason why... Well, yeah, for sure.
And that just shows you that it's possible.
Yeah. I think most of the ones that do get out of certain situations like that, where, you know, they do get caught, especially celebrities, they're more than likely pushing some sort of fucking weird agenda somewhere, and they're already protected just because of that. Like, I think Hillary got out of prison, like going to prison because Bill was the president, and that must have been a get out of jail free card.
Yeah.
Because any other, you know, politician, yeah, or anything of that matter, would have been fucked. In a private sector, somebody would have been in jail for the rest of their fucking life for doing that shit.
Or murdered.
Or murdered, yeah. They've done that before, too. So, I mean, it's... I like how this became anti-Hillary when we said we weren't going to be anti-Hillary.
I'm not really See, I'm not really taking it as anti-Hillary. We're just talking about what's possible out there.
Yeah.
And we're just
I
stating
mean,
our opinion on why she wasn't arrested.
well, yeah,
You know, we're
that's
not really
true,
saying,
but
you know, Hillary did this, Hillary did that. We're just saying from what was exposed, you know, from what they said she did.
yeah, she should have been indicted.
Yeah, you know, so we're not really anti-Hillary right now.
Yeah. I mean, have you heard of John Benet Ramsey?
No, but I've heard of, I've heard of Chef Ramsay.
No, okay, it has nothing to do with each other. So,
I didn't think of his name
John,
too.
yeah, of course. You got Ramsey and Ramsey, and then it becomes that fucking British cunt that screams at people on the television. But, no, so, like, John Benet Ramsey was, like, a little girl, that more than likely got killed by her brother. But I don't want to get into the whole entire story because that would take forever. But basically, the brother did it, and the mother and father hid it. They covered it up. And I was seeing a bunch of CBS specials about it because it's the 20th year anniversary of her death. This year.
Oh shit.
Oh wow, you killed yourself.
No, yep. That was a little bit of lag. I thought I was clear.
Yeah. Boy, you always got to clear yourself before you let the spotter clear you.
Well, I didn't even hear the spotter. I thought I was clear.
I died too.
Right, what were you
I
saying?
actually tried to kill somebody, but it didn't work out. Yeah, so, John Benet Ramsey, little girl got killed by her brother. I was seeing CBS specials, because somebody in my family recorded a few of them.
Ooh, piracy.
No, recorded them. On the DVR, boy.
Oh, somehow that's legal.
Yeah, isn't that weird? Anyway, let's not get distracted here. So yeah, like
Are you next to me? No.
No, I'm sitting in pit road. But yeah, the fucking family, her mother and father said they woke up the next day and saw a ransom note that was 3 pages long, sitting on the bottom of their steps of their house, like not outside but their stairs. And her mother called the police and was like, "Oh my God, I think my daughter was kidnapped." Blah 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 blah. The father said he ended up finding her dead in the basement, which was weird.
Yeah, that's immediately striking me as what?
But, so she wasn't ever kidnapped, she was just dead in the fucking basement.
So why would there be a ransom note?
Exactly. See, that's the point. So yeah, it's pretty obvious that the brother, who was a little cunt, like a 10-year-old cunt, because they were rich. I ended up looking into it because I was like, okay, fuck it. I want to see if I can find anything weird that this documentary or this little show was trying to explain, because they mostly focused on the case itself. And that's where you always never find anything.
Yeah.
Nothing's gonna happen. Like the Kurt Cobain shit, you can't even look at anything involved with the case because the Seattle PD is a bunch of cunts, and Courtney Love basically incinerated him and everything. Again. Oh yeah, that almost turned me that time.
I forget about the nose.
Yeah. They got a short little nose, but they stick out forever.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like a lot longer than I thought it was.
Yeah, man, it's weird. These are weird cars.
Anyways,
but yeah, so oh wow, that was actually a really cool wreck. That was actually really realistic. No, you.
Oh.
That shit looked awesome. That's what I'm doing, boy. But yeah, so basically the shit that I looked into for John Benet Ramsey was I looked into her dad, of course, because I'm pretty sure he's the one that killed her.
I thought it was a brother.
or tried to hide it rather.
Oh, okay, okay. I was
Rather,
like, I thought it was a brother. Hold on, you're making no sense here, but okay, I see.
no, it was definitely her brother. I don't know if the brother meant to kill her, or what the deal is, but I mean he may have. So it. Oh my god, this fucking dog. But I'm gonna kick that dog's ass later. But yeah, basically.
Animal abuse is not funny. It's hilarious.
Animal abuse is hilarious. But anyway, yeah, I looked into her dad, and he is an owner of a company that in the same year that she was found fucking dead, it grossed $1 billion.
Before
So
or
he,
after?
no, that whole year they grossed $1 billion. So technically, he's already in that club.
Okay.
At the end of the year, which it was in December. It was on Christmas Day they found her dead.
Wow, that sucks.
Yeah, right?
Maybe the brother wanted all the toys.
No, apparently he's just a cunt. I mean, he just didn't like her. She was she was becoming yeah, true. She was becoming she was like winning prom pageant things as a tiny child. I mean, she was only like 9 years old.
So he was jealous.
Yeah, he was jealous of her getting all the attention, more than likely. I mean, he was only 11 and she was 9. So yeah, classic older brother, she's getting all the attention. I mean, he's gonna be pissed off about it, but that doesn't mean you should kill her. He kills her, they hide it, and he's a part of that $1 billion club. By the way, why I brought this up is they had a grand jury. To whether to convict the parents or indict them. So they had the grand jury, and apparently the grand jury voted to indict, but the goddamn, what is that? What are their district attorney said that they didn't have the PD didn't have enough evidence to indict them, so they completely just blew off the grand jury saying, oh yeah, indict their fucking asses. And he said, oh yeah, we don't have enough evidence, we're not going to indict them.
Huh.
It's more than likely that daddy paid him off.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, that doesn't happen anywhere. It hardly ever happens that you can pay somebody enough money to be like, oh yeah, we're just not going to pursue you, hiding your daughter's body because your fucking son killed her. So, yeah. These bankers and Hillary and, whoever can do the same exact shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, honestly, like, as far as the whole situation goes, as far as that one, I mean, it would have been a lot easier just to report the damn thing. He's a 9 or 10-year-old kid. They're not going to try him as an adult. I think institutionalize him.
She may have been 5 and he may have been 9.
Well, either way, that's right there by 10. I mean, he's a freaking kid. He doesn't.
Yeah, he wouldn't have been. He wouldn't have been. Yeah, he wouldn't have been even tried for killing her if he did.
I mean, the parents might have been looked at like, well, why did you give him the environment to do that? But I mean, how can you really determine the environment was bad? I mean, he pushed her down the stairs. Well, do we gotta live in a fucking house full of cushioned ramps?
He didn't push her down the stairs.
I'm just saying. No matter what a kid does, I mean, how do you determine a bad environment? Oh, he went out to the garage and got a hammer. Well, he's 9. How did he do that?
Yeah.
Oh, whoa!
Oh, we're done!
Whoa! That was pretty cool. I just saw you, like, lift over me.
Yeah, I flew pretty high in the air.
That was pretty cool. I mean, that was rude, but pretty cool.
Yeah, it was an accident. But yeah, man, I don't know. They definitely can't future-proof their house or anything. Like, you don't know that your 9-year-old son is gonna go killing your daughter and shit.
How did he end up killing her?
I mean, the story goes that she was obviously kidnapped by somebody who came into the house and just killed her for no reason.
Well, how though? Like what
was
the cause of death?
The theory is, he hit her in the head with like a really heavy flashlight, and it knocked her out or did something. I mean, it could have easily caused a subdural hematoma in her brain, anything like that.
So blunt force trauma is essentially what killed her, or
I,
blood loss from blunt
technically,
force trauma.
I
Okay.
mean, technically, yeah,
As a 9-year-old kid, he could pick up anything and hit her with it.
yeah,
How do we
that's
know
true.
it was even on purpose? The kid could have done it on accident.
No, I mean, just the kid's demeanor. He wasn't even sad that she
I,
was dead.
I don't mean like actually like straight up hit her on accident. He could have just been really mad and just hit her and has an anger problem. His
Well,
intention
yeah,
wasn't to kill her. I'm sure. He's 9.
I don't know, man.
He's 9. There's no way
He
as a
seemed like
9-year-old.
I think there is.
You have to also understand he's 9. He doesn't understand. Some of them don't understand death. He could have never had someone die in his family. You know what I'm saying? He could have been that lucky.
Just let me explain this. I mean, he's in a wealthy family. He's extremely intelligent at 9 years old. Like, you should have heard him talking in the interviews with, social service workers and shit. He's not stupid.
Okay.
I'm sure he gets it. He was, like, you should have heard his fucking tapes. He was talking about how, oh yeah, I've already moved on, but I've seen my parents crying and stuff like that, but I'm just here playing my video games.
Okay.
And it's like, he's not a stupid kid,
Yeah.
He's not a 9-year-old in mentality. He's a little bit more intelligent than that.
Alright, well I can see that then. But
I mean, at 10 years
however-
old, you can think of somebody getting killed. Like, you hear about
Yeah.
it and you're just like, oh, they're dead. Yeah, like, if you're 5 years old, I don't think or if you're like 7, you probably can understand death. Like, not killing somebody, but, like, I've been around a lot of small children. Like, I remember when my friends and I were, like, super young, they would be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna kill you. Like, they get what death is. They don't understand the magnitude of what death actually is, but
true.
they know what it is.
Well, that's mainly what I mean was kind of trying to get at. Not like they don't know, but like they don't understand. So yeah, that was bad.
Well, I mean, he probably didn't try to kill her. Like, I don't think he did, but
Yeah, I
I
don't
think
think
he
his
meant to hurt the fuck out of her.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean that's just
But-
anger issues. That's just a kid who doesn't know how to deal with his anger. That's someone who needs therapy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the actual scene was supposedly, on Christmas, night. They had just gotten home from, like, a party at a friend's house or whatever, something spiffy.
Something spiffy.
So they got back home, and I guess it was late. Because that kid, the boy, his name is Burke.
What a shitty name, by the way.
Right?
First
Anyway.
name.
No wonder he kills people. Anyway.
Oh, now someone's out there who's named that like these bastards.
These
Sue 'em.
bastards.
You made fun of my name.
Anyway. So, Burke goes down the stairs. And he gets a bowl of pineapples, and he pours a little bit of milk in it. And he had a glass of tea, and he usually has, like, the tea bag in the glass. His fingerprints were on the glass. His fingerprints were on the bowl. So he was there. They have him at the scene. He was at the fucking scene.
But it's also his house.
Yeah, but, I mean, they can pretty much determine, at the exact time when... So, supposedly, let me tell you the scene a little bit better. So, he's down there eating pineapples. Most likely, the girl got up and went downstairs because she loved pineapples, apparently. Like, pineapples were her fucking thing. So they think she stole a pineapple out of his bowl.
Well, I'd kill
And
him
he
for
was
that.
just... Yeah. Yeah, they think he apparently just picked up a flashlight and just beat the fuck out of her.
Jesus. I mean, I wouldn't do it over pineapples. I don't like pineapple. But, I mean, take some of my food, man. I mean, I'll consider it.
I mean, I'd be like, fuck off, but I wouldn't kill somebody.
Well, that's the difference between you and I. I'm insane. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I wouldn't smack him with a flashlight either.
No, that's over. Like, that's overreaction. And like I said, that's just, it was a situation where a kid needed anger management.
Maybe.
You know, like, I mean, he might be mentally insane, to be honest with you, but I mean, I don't.
That's very possible.
I don't
He's very
really
narcissistic.
I don't really view a 9-year-old with the intentions of, I'm just going to straight up kill this person. Now, however, it has happened. I mean, serial killers have started at young ages killing their pet animals
and shit.
You know, at a young age. But they don't really transfer to human until later in their adulthood or in their childhood, you know, like 13, 14.
Yeah.
But if he is as smart as you say, he could have already been like, yeah, you know what, animal thug. Or he could have just had a hate moment and just say, you know what, I'm tired of this shit. She's been taking my pineapple since I was 7. No more. Boom, bada bing, you know?
I mean, I don't think he killed her on purpose, but I think, I think maybe his mom was around at the time. Because she sounded actually distraught. Mm-hmm. Like, when she heard that kid was dead. But she may have been there right as it was happening.
Well, what if she wasn't and the dad was? And she was truly shocked. Maybe the dad was hiding it from the mother.
Maybe. That makes the most sense.
I mean, why would
he's the one that found her.
Why would a 9-year-old write a 3-page ransom letter?
No, it was supposed to be... There was, like, multiple theories as to how she got killed. So there was, like, a kidnapping theory. Which they had... They had the notes, and, you know, it lined up to the mother's handwriting.
Ah.
So, you know, I think they found her dead, and he was like, oh my god, I didn't mean to, or he just didn't give a fuck, because, I mean, his personality shows, I don't give a shit that she's dead.
Yeah.
And he would say, like, I know exactly what happened, and shit like that. He's a little bit too diabolical to be just, you know, a kid saying shit. You know what I mean? There's a difference. Like, if you listen to those tapes, I mean, you'll probably come to the same conclusion.
Yeah.
But, like, oh shit, 4X is out the fucking ass.
Right?
Oh, I got super close to you.
Yeah, you did.
Cut him off!
Anyway, I think you damaged my nose.
Oh, no, I didn't. I can see it. It's fine.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna push up. Get out of the gas. Get out of the gas. Get out of the gas.
I was reading a text message. What were you saying?
Oh, I did damage your front.
Oh, I got. Did you?
R.I.P. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, 'cause I was loose.
I
love the tires, or like the grass on the tires. I've always loved that on games. I'm glad iRacing did that. Yeah, you. I think you did. I think something happened to it.
Most likely. Kill myself.
We had decent contact. Yep. Oh wait. Yeah, I think you might have pushed my right front out or in a little, knocked the toe out of it. Where you at?
I'm in 3 and 4. If you leave right now, you can probably. Oh no, you're sitting there all dumb. I'll tell you when.
I diggity dig a burnout.
I'll tell you when we're like on the front straightaway, because that's probably when you need to start going. Because we've got a little pack here. Hold up. Hold up.
Wait 'em, boys.
Okay, go.
I really hope
Stay
I have
all the way up. Stay all the way up.
Alright. Yeah, that was too late.
Yeah. Oh,
you effed up. You fucked it all up, brother.
yeah, I did.
Your car's
But I'm going for the lead!
Your car's gotta be.
It was a 0x. It's alright.
Yeah, I think that was too late. But I do have fresher tires, so we'll see.
We'll definitely hold each other up, being side by side and shit like that.
Yeah.
Holy crap. But yeah, I think they find her dead, and that kid either doesn't give a shit or he's sorry. And then they were like, okay, you know, I don't want my son to go to jail or whatever the fuck they think is gonna happen.
I don't want my kid taken away from me.
Ooh, I was loose off the corner.
I heard that.
But yeah, I think that may happen. And then they were just like, oh yeah, okay. I mean, the trespasser theory said that he used a groat to, like, choke her unconscious and kill her. Like, strangled her with a groat. And they found a groat and all that shit. But anybody can easily make a groat. And
What the hell's a
apparently they
groat?
also... it's a rope that you tie up against a piece of, you know, wood. And you put the rope around
okay,
somebody's
you
neck and
start
start
turning it.
twisting it.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Which is super medieval.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, that's apparently what happened. So yeah, and they were also saying that somebody used the groat and was like shoving it into her vagina.
What?
Yeah. So they were trying to make it look like a rape. Like a sexual something.
Yeah.
And they said that they found a splinter of wood in her vagina and shit like that and crazy shit.
So, what was the
blood in
official
her
police
underwear,
report,
blah, blah.
report though?
That she was kidnapped and that they found her strangled to death in the fucking basement.
Okay.
And that somebody broke through a window to get into their little... Or it was a wine cellar? I don't remember. I think they had a wine cellar, but somebody came through the basement. That's what happened. But that theory was pretty much marked out because there was still like cobwebs in front of the window that supposedly this person was supposed to climb through.
Yeah.
And they like recreated it with a tiny woman trying to climb through. Oh my god. Ah!
Whoa, blow over almost.
I died. Dude, you gotta go look back at those past few laps though on board with me because I was doing crazy shit.
No, I'm good.
No, bro, please.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, my car wasn't damaged at all. Which is honestly really surprising because we hit each other like 10 times before
Yeah.
I hit anybody else.
Well, I watched you like right up the fucking wall, like legitimately, just like whoop,
Yeah,
whoop.
and then I ended up hitting somebody. I think it was another one of those guys that I was racing
Okay.
with.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and put the kitten up because we gotta go ahead and end this.
Oh,
Kitty back. Because
crazy.
I got prior engagements that I have to do.
Prior engagements.
Yep.
Prior engagements.
Yep. Yep.
Damn.
Yep. So what, guys? Well, as we were saying, so in the end of that topic conversation, you really think that it was the kid?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, that makes most sense.
Yeah, I mean, he does sound sinister, I'll tell you that much.
Dude, I swear to God, fucking look it up
Oh, I'm going
whenever
to.
you get the chance to. 'cause
I'm definitely gonna.
It's a crazy story.
Yeah, I'm gonna look that up because that's interesting. That is. I didn't know about that. I really wish I did, though.
It's weird, man. I don't know. That dad definitely paid off the state though to not prosecute because
Yeah.
you know he had enough money to.
Yeah, well, hey, if you have enough money, why not? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, brusky?
Fuck it.
Fuck it, do it live.
Fuck.
Fuck it all.
Anyway,
Alright. Anywho's, we've been live for an hour and 45 minutes, so in technicalities, an hour and 15 minutes
Yeah.
or so. And we thank you guys so much for watching. We will be back
Yeah.
next week, possibly. I think it might be another just little fuck around, whatever we want moment, but we will see. We just gotta get going through the days. Hopefully, there's a lot of gaming news next week because
Yeah,
that
for
was
real.
fun. I thoroughly enjoyed last week.
Yeah, I did too.
I mean, it went really good, and I think we need actual topics to talk about. So even if we do something again like this where we game and just talk about it, we definitely need to write down a list.
Yeah.
So anything you want to say for the closing little titty bits?
Dude, the next episode, so the most previous Monday, or the next Monday. Why did I say most previous?
What the
Anyway,
hell are you? Are you? Boy,
next
I said,
Monday.
boy, did you
Next
snort a line?
Monday.
Did you snort
Next
a line?
Monday. Listen here.
Okay, we're listening.
Next Monday,
Mm-hmm.
we are going to be on the October the 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be crazy.
Dude.
Hopefully, it'll be a regular episode, because this one was kind of a mess at certain points. But I still had fun. But hopefully, you did too.
I know I did. Hopefully they did.
Yeah.
Sorry that we really didn't get to do what we really wanted to. We were gonna do American Truck Sim, but yeah, he broke things, and so we decided.
Dude,
to
I didn't break shit!
All right, it was me.
Yeah, it was.
No, I don't
End
know.
of-
I really
End of
don't
the
know.
stream.
I really don't know what happened. But hey, guys, we'll get it fixed. Everything. We'll get everything going. So if you guys have any suggestions, guys, hit up New World here. He will be more than happy to be annoyed by you. And yeah, we'll be back next week. So adios.
See ya.
See you, Nikia.